A Midway family of 5 with one more on the way is recovering after an ATV crash over the weekend. The Oaks' 2 young daughters, 4-year-old Kaisley and 5-year-old Rylin, were ejected and rushed to Primary Children's Hospital in critical condition. Fox 13's Dora Scheidel has more.
The Oaks family was returning from dinner Saturday night, driving on Cascade Springs Road in their ATV.
I was on the dirt road, and then where it turned to asphalt, I was going too fast.
It spun out and flipped several times.
We were on our side, and so naturally the first thing I look at, I turned to see that both my daughters were gone.
Kimberly, Van, and their 18-month-old were still strapped in, but their 4- and 5-year-old daughters were thrown from the vehicle.
I look under, and we're on top of my 4-year-old, and so I screamed that we were on top of her.
Van managed to lift the ATV enough so Kimberly could pull out 4-year-old Kaisley.
We pulled her out. Just this little lifeless body.
At that moment, another car pulled up. Worried about Kaisley, Van jumped in and they drove them to the hospital, while Kimberly waited for the ambulance with her 2 other daughters.
I was literally living my worst nightmare, like any mother's worst nightmare.
Both Kaisley and Rylin are suffering from traumatic brain injuries, but they're currently stable. It's going to be a long road to recovery, not just for them, but for their father, who's haunted by guilt.
As a father, when you put your family in that kind of an incident and it is your fault, I think it's a difficult thing when your family's your life. Like my girls, they're my everything, and to put them through that, it's a heavy burden.
But as the girls continue to make progress,
It's a miracle. They can talk. They get tired quickly, but in the times that they're awake, they can talk. They understand who I am, who Mom is.
the Oaks are finding strength in the unexpected support from the community.
The more people that are finding out and the more people are praying, it's like putting life into my kids, which is putting life into me and my husband.
Dora Scheidel, Fox 13 News, Utah.